Hello guys, welcome to today's trading. As you can see, this is price. We've got the daily. We have previous day low, this swing low, and relatively equal highs. We've got the 4 hour. Watch how the 5 AM candle closed, guys, and we have relatively equal lows in previous day low. So I'll be expecting price to see if price wants to move lower today, because it's still bearish on the higher time frame. And if you check S&P, we swept that liquidity, whereas on Nasdaq we failed to sweep it. So I'll be looking to see if we want to reach for that low, or see what price wants to do, unless it wants to prove me otherwise. Put on our notations, we have that fair value gap. That's a daily fair value gap, that's the hourly fair value gap. If we got the 15-minute, 1 hour, oh perfect guys. So we don't even need this, guys. Minus. Because to have that candle 64.7. Alright, there we go, guys. So yeah guys, let's go. Shifted structure, guys. So now we can anticipate price to move for these relatively equal highs above us. So we have our first presented here, guys. We also had 8:30 news today, guys. So I want to mark that out. Yep, buy side. Yep, so we've reached this, guys, the hourly. So indeed, if we are bearish, we should use it to move lower into these targets. So now we just want to wait and see what does price actually do. And now what do we wait for, guys? Macro. What's the high of this candle? 624.8. Yo, now guys, we just wait. Now we still have this daily fair value gap. And I want to see if price wants to move low or high. Remember, we still have that weekly fair value gap, which is that one right there. That one. So price could, you never know, price could easily decide. And look at those equal highs there, guys. Look how we just drop. We just roll over and drop. Right there. So let's just wait for a macro window, guys. Let's go, guys. Patience, patience. So, guys, what am I thinking right now? What am I thinking right now as I'm waiting? Because that is very important. Are you filling your head with bullshit, or are you filling your head with gems? I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking right now. Is we're not within our time window, so I don't care what price does now. I'll be aware of what it does, but until we reach my time window, then I'll start to delve deep into price. Start using my mental energy. But at the same time, I'm also thinking I don't need to trade today, guys. I'm content with anything. I'm content when I don't trade. I'm content when I trade. I'm wealthy when I trade. I'm wealthy when I don't trade. Wealth starts within, not without, not externally. So even if I'm here sitting in front of the charts, ready to see if my probabilities play out and my edge is there and my strategy plays out, I don't need to trade because I'm already mentally abundant. I'm mentally wealthy. And because I understand that with time, the physical counterpart of that is going to bring itself. And because I know each and every trade is going to be randomly skewed, I can't really know which one's going to be winners or losers. But because I'm thinking on an abundance point of view, knowing that eventually I will make the money, and not even eventually, I've already made the money in the ethereal plane. In the mental plane, I'm mentally wealthy. And I was just bringing that to a physical sense. So, guys, as you waiting to reach your trade, what you need to monitor what you're thinking about. Don't be thinking about lack, or I wish I can't wait to make this money so I can do this. You see, as polite as that sounds, that is telling your subconscious that you can't do it right now. And if you can't do it right now, you can't do it. The man who thinks they can and they can't, that is both correct. So you need to be telling yourself, as delusional as this might sound, but the universe doesn't know what's real between your thoughts and reality. It's always looking to match your thoughts into reality, reality into your thoughts. So, guys, you should always be thinking that you're already financially wealthy from trading. Seek within yourself, not anything outside you. Yes, trading is an external thing, but it should not make you be egotistical or feed into your ego, your validation, or grandest delusions. Trading is just a tool for freedom so you can start helping people reach the life they want to live. I mean, at least that's what I'm doing to achieve that financial freedom so I can help people achieve things they want to achieve and also understand their mind better. So yeah, guys, that's one thing I'll say. Take care of what you're thinking about, guys. Take very much care of what you're thinking about in terms of trading, and as you're trading, seek nothing outside yourself, meaning that anything outside yourself should not define who you are. So even if you're making money on trading, it should not define who you are. Even if you're losing, it should not define who you are. Even if you're trading, it should not define who you are. what should define who you are? Well, what do we know exists? Love, compassion, humility, love, caring, kindness. That's what matters. The things that are free in life, the virtues, that's what matters. That's what I'm gonna identify myself with, because that's what God is. God is love, God is everything, God is all knowing, and He created all man who created this. So knowing that man created the financial system, it's temporary, it's going to change. So I can't really say that this is who I am, because each and every time it changes, I change. And I don't want to change because I believe in the one, in God and everything. So as you're trading, guys, you need to believe that you've already made it. You already have the millions of dollars that you already want. You already made it. Now you're just disciplining yourself to get it in a physical sense. You already have it. But the only thing stopping you is discipline, following the same exact set of rules each and every time. So I'm telling you guys, relax, take your time. There's no rush. There is no rush. Always think positively, guys. Always think positively. As delusional as that might sound, always think positively. Always. Always. So yeah, as I said earlier, you should believe you're already mentally there. You've already made the money. You've already consistently made the money in trading, and now you just have to bring it to a physical sense. How? From a mental point of view to a physical point of view. How? The person you are in your head who's already made that money, act like that person right now. Be disciplined. Don't be. I'd never really understood this until about 2-3 weeks ago, when I was like, there's no way I'm going to be consistent if I keep doing the same things I'm doing. I might say, this week I won't go against my rules. I'll follow my rules stringently and follow them to the T. But then I'll break them, and when I break them, I feel bad and I lose, and I'll say, I swear I'll never do this again, I promise. And then I do it again. But I realized, before I take a trade, I have the option to either disregard accuracy or regard it. Disregard confirmation or disregard it. So I said, I'm tired. I'm tired of going through the same loop. I'm gonna be patient, but this time around it's gonna be different. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait for something specific, but this time around I'm not gonna care about win or loss in terms of me as a trader. I'm not going to care if I win or loss at the end of the day, because it's not about the end of the day P&L. It's the P&L over the next 1,000 trades, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, that really matters. And I wouldn't even call myself a trader, because that would, you know, get me attached to trading. Yes, I am trading, don't get me wrong, but I'm just doing this for freedom, guys, so that I can, help my family, my friends, and the people in need. Then I can help people mentally in terms of psychology and how to make money and stuff. That's what I'm really interested in. But I need to be free before I do that. So I found trading, found ICT, and I want to use that. But my goal, my dream is not to become a trader. I want to become a consistent, not become, I am a consistent trader. Remember, guys, you have to believe you're that person who you're looking to be. So I am a consistent trader, but I am not a trader. That's not my identity. My identity is not me being a trader. It's the discipline, the love, the compassion, the humility I give people, the service, the acts of service, all these things that are free and uplifting to the whole macrocosm of the universe, and qualities linked to God. That's what we should be interested in. Guys, I'm telling you, trading is such a deep thing, guys, and you have to relax. It's showing you who you are. Every time you lose, it shows a state of yourself within. But most people blame the markets, thinking that it's an external thing that affects them. No, your internal affects external. Are you seeing each and every trade as this is the one that's going to make me rich? Oh, I don't care. I don't know if I do end up trading today, guys. I don't know if I'm going to win or lose, but I don't care, because now at the end of the day, I'm going to be a winner. Because I'm working with God, I'm working with truth, I'm working with faith, I'm working with, knowing that there's a reason I'm doing this. I'm being disciplined, I'm following something, and I'm not seeking anything outside of me when I'm trading. I'm doing this all internally for me to learn more about myself and also help people. So the reasoning behind why you're doing trading can also slow or speed up your requirements or your needs or your desires when it comes to life purposes and accomplishments. So think about that and let me know what you think in the comments below. But yeah, guys, you know what we're waiting for? 9:50 to 10:10. And then after this, we get a trade. If we don't get a trade, I'll go work later on, 9 to 5. But it's going to be beautiful, guys. The day where I am today, the weather is absolutely amazing. Like, you see, that I can get attached to. That I will get attached to. Nature. But charts, money, nah. I want it, but I don't need it. You know? I could be here trading. Like, don't even get me wrong, guys. Don't even get me wrong. Yes, I want to be financially free. But even if I was not financially free, guys, I would still be loving to everything and everyone, humble. Why do I say that? Because I'm not financially free yet, but that's how I view life, guys. I'm always looking to be positive, to be uplifting, to learn from others, which is one of the most important things. Learn from others. But yeah, guys. Guys, don't worry, I study psychology. But at the same time, I've been at uni for the past 3 years and studying psychology that they don't teach the mind. They teach psychology, but they don't teach the mind. And, ever since the age of, I'd say 12, 13, I was very interested in the mind, because of specific things that I had to go through in my childhood and everything. But I always understood, like, the only thing that makes everyone different is how they perceive life within them, their reality. People talk about reality, but what is that? That's your level of realization of where you're living. So your reality is your level of realization. So meaning the only thing that makes everyone different is how they perceive things within them, That's how they're unique because of their mind. So the mind is the only thing within the human existence that's unique to each and every individual. And unique to God Himself, unique to Christ Himself. However, we have neuroplasticity, meaning that the mind can adapt and shape itself and adapt to different environments and different requirements based off that specific situation it's in. Meaning that no human being was born with a fixed mindset. We choose to have a fixed mindset. But the scariest part is adopting an open growth mindset. Being able to step outside of what you thought you knew and tackling what you don't know, tackling or being able to see that maybe how I viewed or perceived or interacted with life was not wrong, because at the end of the day there's no wrong or right. It's just how you perceive it and the meaning you give to it. To one person, killing is bad. To another person, it's putting food on the table. You can see the meaning. So the meaning you give something is how you're going to perceive it within you. And then when you perceive it as that, you're going to think about something, an emotion is going to rise up, and then your brain is going to start looking for external situations that it can match to that feeling and that thought, so that your brain can live in unison with the reality and the thoughts that you're giving it. You know, your brain will never, you think this thought and it does the opposite. You get me? It can't do that. That is chaos. But it wants to serve you. But you can feed it so much negativity and garbage to the point where it uses that to run you. When you think that you're actually running it, it's running you. And how do you know? Are you still stuck in the same place you were last year? Same place you were a few months ago? And by stuck, I do not mean external things. I don't need money. I don't mean that. None of that matters. I mean mentally, your growth within yourself. Do you feel like you're stuck? You're the same person you were a year ago? Or can you feel within your heart, within your true being, that you're changing? That's what matters, guys. It's 51. Let's go. So here, guys, we're not forcing anything. We have a 3-minute. No Fair Valley gap yet. Let's check the higher time frame, order flow. Let's remind ourselves. We didn't really. Let's check ES to see what it did. So it didn't really shift structure, so we're not really, yeah. So there could be a possibility of price moving higher. Could. So I just want to see, you know, what price shows me. Then we got 10 a.m. orange holder news, which will add a bit of volatility in the next 7 minutes. So let's wait for that. But that's the thing, guys. Let's get rich together on this channel. You have someone who, I'm not rich yet, guys. I won't even sit here and lie to you. I'm not rich yet, or financially free in terms of physical sense. Mentally, within myself, I am. I'm very wealthy. Very, very wealthy. Very, very, very wealthy. But in a physical, material sense, I haven't yet brought it to play. And that's what I'm here to do. Remember? By showing you guys how I'm thinking and everything. But I'm not doing this for myself. We're doing this together as a community. So if anyone comes across these videos and likes them, share your opinions. I want to learn from you guys, you know. I want to learn what you guys are going through, because someone else's journey can aid into my journey becoming quicker and better and more efficient and more consistent. So we're here to learn from each other, guys. These highs are so equal, guys. Oh my days. Look how clean that is. That's why I'm saying price keeps pushing higher. You know what I mean? We're in this 1 hour Fair Valley. Obviously we have this one. But if this one doesn't hold in the next 5 minutes, then depending on how this candle closes, and then see another 15-minute, we swept liquidity, we failed to reach that low rejection block, and we shifted structure. Then we can see if we want to use this 15-minute Fair Valley gap to then run higher. If we disrespect it, then we can wait and see where the price wants to reach here to then run to previous day low, and if it does, Tuesday's low. Today's Thursday, so it's gonna expand in. And if you can see on the daily, the week is within that range here. That's this range between that low, Tuesday's low, and Monday's high. So today being Thursday, it's gonna take either these two highs or these two lows. So all we're waiting for is for price action to agree with which direction it wants. Yeah, this one I'll have to wait for 10 o'clock, bro. Just pay attention to 15 minutes. Again, I'm not here to make money. That's not my main goal. Yes, money is a byproduct of trading, but I'm not here to make money. Yes, as much as yes, money does come from trading. That's not my main goal. My main goal is to execute with discipline, with accuracy, flawlessly, without fear, doubt, or FOMO. That's my goal. And do that consistently. The money will show up. I don't care about the results, the money, the wins. I don't care about the wins or losses. Those are lessons. Wins are lessons, losses are lessons. But the discipline, the accuracy, the patience, that's what I like. That's what I'm here for. You know, the self-learning, that's what I'm here and that's what I'm interested in. So guys, that's what I'd say. You guys should also be leaning towards that type of mindset. I'm not saying that you should, you must. I'm just saying I recommend you guys to try it. Then you can let me know if internally you feel way much more relaxed in terms of trading. Because you know, at the end of the day, you are going to be successful because you're not chasing the money. You know, when you chase something, it implies that it's running away from you. And if something is running away from you, it will never come to you because you're chasing it. But if you attract it though, by knowing that if I follow a disciplined route over and over again, detaching myself from the financial outcomes, because I'm way more than money, you know, I should be worried more about, you know, helping people, loving people, assisting people, just doing acts of service to people rather than worrying about I lost today or I won today. That's so minute in the grand scheme of things, guys. Your goals should always be tied to a bigger sense of purpose, and that's how value is created. If you're looking for a goal, if you're aiming towards something that's outside yourself, something that's going to benefit the majority of people, do that because you're now bringing true value not only to yourself but to countless number of people and acting in service. And that's what the Bible says, act in service. Guys, 1 minute. What's the low of this candle? No, 666.2. I like this. If this closes above this, if it closes above this candle and even above this, this could be a potential breakout gap if we have a 5 minute fair value gap nested anywhere within here. So 10 o'clock is reached, guys. I'm gonna draw this out. Look how the 1 hour is closed, guys. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. have the 2 minute. But yeah, I want to see us trade into a PD array, then respect it within this macro window. Again, price could easily run into our targets without even giving us a chance, and we should be comfortable with that. What I like is that we swept liquidity here. So I'll be waiting for this to form. I'll need to see price come back into this to then see how we treat it, then see if I can buy. If it doesn't give me a retracement, I'm not chasing it, because I don't need the money. I don't need the money. Guys, you have to remember, when God created the universe, He created man in His own image and likeness. God is perfect. He would never create anything that's lacking. So the fact that people think they're lacking in something is our own flawed way of thinking. So that's why I don't need to take this trade if it doesn't trade back into that fair value gap. But what I can do is start looking on the higher time frame. But now the next 3-minute candle, 5 minutes, like that. So let's just wait, guys. But yeah, this one here is my overall target. Daily swing high, Monday's high. Patience and detachment. You know, guys, this would have been me right there. Stop below there. Target that. That would have been me. Partials there. Then overall target there. That would have been me if I did get that retracement. Let's watch the 3-minute. Yeah, the 3 minutes is of importance now. So we've got 1 more minute. this is my area of interest. Do we tag back into this or no? That's the question. Or do we just run away? Guys, see how all the flow is being followed. My stop loss, midpoint of this, top end of this back, this daily fair value gap, right there. Inside that macro, see if price has the energy to run higher. Take partials here and leave the rest to run. Need 5 minutes. Outside the macro. Now we just wait and see. Patience. Dipping lower, perfectly fine. Done. Now guys, we've switched sentiment right there. Now there's all we can do is relax. That's all that I needed to see. That being ticked right there. And now, if I'm still wrong, I don't mind. If I'm right, I don't mind. It's just a trade. But let's wait and see how it pans out. A way better entry would be to wait for the 5 minute and enter right there. That would have been the best entry. But it's calm. Happens. Now we just wait, guys. Patience. Guys, look at how price respects the midpoint of that order block. Very random, isn't it? Guys, time is actually the real factor in this thing. Nothing else, man. Oh, this was base through time. Nothing else. Now we open a new 5-minute candle that could now potentially decide to expand or move lower. I don't really know.